Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to the third iteration of the local character anti-guide. Today I'm bringing one of my own characters. For all fairness to all, it's actually probably my favorite character to play in this game, surprisingly. It's because she plays Soulcalibur VI so well. She just continually puts you in a blender, and you have to guess for your life. One of the chief reasons is the stance I'm going to go over today, Aggression Shift, otherwise known as AGS, which I consider maybe the best Soulcalibur stance of all time. There's so many options, so many good entries for it. No matter what, even at the worst entry she has, she'll have an option to stop you from doing anything. Which is crazy. Crazy talk. She can use such bad transitions to do stuff still. I've never seen that from any other character. So, yeah, let's go over why Aggression Shift is so good. She has literally every tool you could want from a stance. If you look at the move list for Aggression Shift, it is longer than some characters and other fighting games' entire move list. This is all just Aggression Shift. Look at this ridiculous. So, she has Aggression Shift AA, which is a safe, jailing 14 frame horizontal mid that she tech crouches during. She has a low that does 56 damage. She has a mid that fully launches for 60 damage. She has revolving door counter hit bullshit that she can confirm. She has an invincible move. You don't see those every day in 3D games. She has AGI in it. She has command throws from it that are +8 when you break them correctly. Even this is a combo throw, straight up. Like, this shit's ridiculous. This scales a lot, granted, but the fact that she can get even 77 damage from a command throw, pretty good. And she can do all of this in some of the best stance transitions in any game I've ever seen. So let's break the stance transitions down first of all, in order of most frame advantage to least frame advantage. She has AAA. When she goes into Aggression Shift from this, she's +6. You can't even challenge AGS A anymore. In fact, not even Gerald, who has a 10 frame mid, can challenge this. Crazy. After that, we have the normal ones. We have 2B and 2B, or 1B. These go into it, and you can trade with AGS A or Clash. And then you have 6A, which goes into it at neutral. Everything I've stated right now, anything that's above neutral, this becomes this can activate its invincibility before you can do anything. So it's always real, 100% if she does that. If you're not reversal edging, if you're doing a move instead, she'll interrupt it every time. When you go beneath it, like now this is -2. This is a -2 transition. It used to be +2. This is when you start beating the A, and she can't even activate her A+B in time. But it's still a good transition, because let's just show you. She still has an option for everything, even at bad frames. I just got fucked up for 2Aing, which is one of the best options against that stance. And then after -2, it goes all the way down to -6. She doesn't have a -4 transition. And that would be stuff like this. 6K into it. And I mean, this, even still, she's -6. She can still punch glove you for 2A. That is ridiculous to me. So what do you do against this ridiculous stance? Since no matter what, not no matter what, if you block this and, you know, sometimes you can get out of it, or at least boil her options down to your favor, depending on the stance transition, but you're never ever going to 100% catch all options. Even Nightmare can't catch all options, which is crazy. Even Geralt, who has a 10-frame mid, can't catch all options. You boil the stance down to try to cover what she's going to do. If she's going in and doing a lot of her 6B, her +2 transitions, you have to understand that your 2A will clash with AGS A, and that will put her slightly back turned and give you +2 of advantage, which means it's your turn and you've at least shut down the stance and you can start applying your pressure. Next, you have Reversal Edge, which beats everything in the stance, unless she's in Soul Charge. Then she gets a move that can break attack. But yeah, otherwise Reversal Edge will beat anything she does. But the Punch Glove still will work. It won't get hit by the Reversal Edge, so it's still basically safe. And she can whiff punish you most of the time with 6BB or something like, you know, fast forward moving. And then you have Step, which gets you out of some stuff, and during some transitions you can even OS a few things, like the -6 transitions. I wouldn't worry about that today. So let's just set 2B up for a standard transition, like 1B on a hit into AGS A. Oh, I did that slow. So see, we clash here. And if I Reversal Edge, see, I get hit there. So I'm in a 50-50 even though I've done the right thing. So you have to, if she does this, you have to Reversal Edge the entire move. And if she doesn't do the entire move, she can step safely if you hold it. So even if you make the right decision, you don't necessarily get paid out, which is why I kind of rank Reversal Edge beneath 2-8 in importance for anteing this stance. It also is worth noting that if 2B calls you out for Reversal Edging, she can empty AGS Step and then lethal hit you for 81 damage, which is a large chunk of damage. 2A is usually the least risky. A lot of times you're going to get called out for it by this. That's 38 damage, or Punch Gloves, which is 60 damage. That's her highest call out on 2A. So it's basically you're going to revolve around those two, and you have to decide on which things cover what. So, as I said, AGS A is covered by 2A in +2 transitions. It at least clashes with it. Otherwise, you'll have to do a 50-50 with Reversal Edge on it. And then you have the same situation, +2. She could go low. 2A will beat that. It will just interrupt it. Reversal Edge also ends, but you have to hold it. And she doesn't necessarily have to do the last hits, so that's another 50-50 if you Reversal Edge. As you can see, it's a running theme with Reversal Edge where she has slide counterplay to it. Another reason why 2A is of utmost importance. She also has... Okay, I forgot one more thing she can do to call out 2As, because it was added in Season 2. She has this new AGI, which at neutral or better, I think will always work against 2A. But that isn't that much damage. So again, it's beneath the Reversal Edge threshold most of the time. So understanding your options is of the utmost importance. 2A, the least risky most of the time, but it's really not, it's not high damage, you're not getting that much. So next is the third option. You can step. Even at +2, you can step. And most of the time, you can even step and block, but not at +2. I think it's at neutral you can. Ooh. Not even at neutral. -2 is the only time. Oh no, you can't. You can't. Neutral is when you can step. So it's a more hard call out on some of 2B's reads, because the B is linear, the K is linear, this is linear, Punch Gloves is linear. So, and it's gonna give you more reward if you have moves that can reach her, and that's important because some characters with poor range can't really do much if 2B whiffs Punch Gloves at them. So that is the more risky play, I would say. Another option, if you have it, is you could start using your character's AGIs. Most of the things she does from this stance are mids. So if you have a good mid AGI, now's the time to use it. This is the only low from the stance, and then these are the highs. All of this otherwise is mid. So essentially, when you see 2B do this, I want you to start 2Aing her. At least make her start doing these strings to ante. It's much less reward, and it is making her play much riskier. So for example, if she has to start doing this because I'm 2Aing, I can at least start punishing with 16 frame moves, which, you know, that's even my CE with 2B. And then like committing to this, it's very slow. That's when you can start, you know, challenging her frames, or, you know, Punch Gloves, you can start challenging her frames with good forward moving attacks. Once you've opened up the mix-up, 2B is going to have to work a little bit harder to open you up with this stance. But if you're just letting her go free reign and do command throws to you and mix you up high or low, you're going to have a bad time. The mid-low mix-up is too slow for 2B, or 2As. And that's the most important part, is 2A beats the mid-low mix-up. It beats the throws. It beats the counter hit, revolving door bullshit. Force 2B to play a more honest AGS with 2A, reversal edge, and step rarely when you have a read and a call out. That's when you'll get your damage. I'm sorry this isn't a better anti-guide, but most characters can't deal with this very well. It's just the mix-up is designed to always be there. And God, if you don't have a 2A, if you're like Astaroth, you're going to have a rough time dealing with this stance. That's when you have to legitimately pray for your reversal edges to work. You'll start GIing, which is really tough, because some moves are just so slow that you can't do anything and put you in mix-ups. So rest in peace, Asta, Siegfried mains out there. This is a rough matchup for you. Nightmare, however, he can use his armor at least. Nightmare probably has one of the better matchups against this stance. But she still has options. She still always has options. She can do this for armor. I think that's it. That's everything I wanted to cover. Nothing is antied, but you're at least more aware of her options. Alright. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one where we actually go over 2B anti.